Pro-Palestinian protesters called the United States Secretary of State a war criminal while trying to derail a congressional hearing. Capitol Police removed and arrested several of the people during Antony Blinken's testimony on Israel's war with Hamas terrorists. Fox's Jillian Turner reports.
Mr. Secretary, you may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As I was saying, the People's Republic of China.
He is a war criminal. He is a war criminal. The blood of 40,000 people is on his hands.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken in the hot seat today, facing off against anti-Israel protesters first, and then the senators.
It seems like the world is on fire, in part because of the weakness of our administration.
Blinken was on defense against accusations the U.S. has hamstrung Israel's self-defense by withholding weapons shipments and warning the IDF against invading Rafah.
Senator, I was in Israel 5 days after October 7th. I've been there 7 times since. No one, starting with President Biden, has done more to make sure they have what they need to defend themselves from Hamas.
He also faced criticism for offering condolences to Iran after the death of President Raisi.
It's something that we've done many times in the past, going back many administrations and many decades, and we do as a normal course of business.
Well, I don't think it should be a normal course of business. I think it's shocking that this administration would mourn the death of the butcher of Tehran.
But Blinken insists the best way to stand up to Iran in the region is for Israel and Saudi Arabia to forge a security alliance.
The choice that's increasingly clear is a choice between a path that leads to Israel normalizing its relations with virtually all of its neighbors versus endless cycles of violence, destruction, death, and insecurity.
Well, there is no such thing as rest for the weary. Blinken will be back on Capitol Hill again tomorrow all day to testify in front of the House. We're learning now that U.S. Capitol Police report they arrested 7 people in connection to those protests at today's hearings. At the State Department, Jillian Turner, Fox News.